Hello and welcome to Opposites React. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Whitney, and we are here with Avatar by Bloody Angel. Or is it?
Bloody Angel by Avatar, I think.
Yes. That.
And this video is brought to you by John.
John on 3, 1, 2, 3. John.
And yes, apparently it's a Swedish metal band, and that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check it out. It's a pretty doll.
Get this dog some water.
He's thirsty.
Like, seriously.
Just how can I breathe when my mouth is filled with the rashes, another day lost, trying to exit the program. I've seen enough to feed what's the closest for a lifetime. My angel, when did it start? This force is too strong to resist, where is too far? All I did was try to save them, haunted by screams, chasing me back to my childhood. I cannot flee. I've got tormentors for a lifetime. Bloody angel, break off your chains and look what I found in the dirt. Like sand in the ocean, remember the lights.
You want to talk about that last part?
That was terrifying.
You reminded me of a sleep paralysis demon.
Yes. I'm just assuming, like, based on sleep paralysis demon, that, yes, oh.
You've never had that happen?
No.
It's a common thing.
What is it? I mean, a demon attacks you while you are paralyzed?
Yeah, like, well, I haven't had it happen, but my husband has, and other people have.
Say more. I still don't understand what you're saying.
It's sleep paralysis. You get sleep paralysis, so basically you wake up and you're paralyzed. You can't move, like, you can't do anything. You just feel like these horrible, dark feelings of, like, impending doom.
That has never happened to me. I've never heard of that ever
well,
before.
I haven't either until my husband told me about it. And then other people have it happen too. Everyone who's experienced sleep paralysis, you can go ahead and validate that it's a thing.
Oh, I believe it's probably a thing, but like...
Anyway, so when I saw this, I was like, oh, he's a sleep paralysis demon. Like...
I mean, the dude was moving on the bottom. But
I know, but like... Initially, he wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. This video.
We need to cast off the shackles of the last video before we...
Well, no. I am judging it based on this video. Like, yes, because at first I was like, where's the water for the dog? Like, did we just... Was there... This is a training tool to get him to get on his mark? Nobody sees that he's thirsty. But, I mean, it had to be for the video, right? But, and then when they cut to him spitting...
Out his weird toothpaste water.
Because they didn't show...
That it was toothpaste water until afterward, and so you're like, what is this fluid coming out of this person?
Was he vomiting this? Or like, and it took me a second
you
to
never
realize.
know. Like, sometimes in music videos, like, people are like spewing matter.
Yes. And so but then afterwards, I was like, oh, that was an extensive reaction.
That was normal
Yes.
for whatever, but also, like, why do we need to see that? Well,
And so I'm like trying to like follow along. Which I feel like I'm kind of getting like this poor guy's life just as a drudgery.
yes,
It's just like misery.
Yep, he's a cog in the wheel. Mm-hmm. Just there, day in and day out in the machine. Mm-hmm. As we all are.
Now our vocalist. Let's get to him.
Yes.
When he came at the guy in the bed.
Mm-hmm. Which I also kind of, he reminds me of, some people talk about seeing, like Shadow Man, the man with the hat. Like, it's a demonic presence that some people talk about seeing. And it's a commonly shared thing. Like Slender Man, Shadow Man, the man with the hat. Like, it's a commonly shared phenomenon that people talk about.
So maybe that's what he's trying to emulate?
Maybe, like, and maybe he's not trying to emulate it. Maybe he's just, like, it's a reference.
Because he did say they create these kingdoms or worlds or something.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, we're going into this totally blind. We've never heard of this band. We have no clue about their lore or anything like that. So honestly, I'm just speaking about the vibes that are coming to me as I see these things. So I could be totally off. But
I am getting the very much like they're creating this alternate world, this alternate universe, which they're doing a great job of. I think it is very cool.
It's very compelling.
Yes. Yeah, it's very much drawing
Sucks
you in.
you in.
And they do have a thought of like, now everything's a jump scare moment for me, but they have a lot.
You could jump scare her with a pile of marshmallows hidden behind a closet door, and she would just
seriously. But there's a lot of capturing moments, I guess, that relock you in. So I don't know. I am enjoying this.
The ding 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 ding. Like it's still playing in my head even while we're talking. So it's very catchy.
And I feel like the vocals. Never mind.
Okay. All right. Let us continue onward.
Like sand in the ocean, remember the lights. Lost weather, withering pictures, trying to hide. But I see tragedies through a lifetime.
I like that part.
Come, bloody angel, break off your chains and look what I found in the dirt. Peeled by her body, it seems she was struggling. Something is wrong with this world. Fierce, bloody angel, the blood is
Oh my gosh!
its way. Did you come to this
That's also still awful.
world? Everybody turns to dust. Everybody turns to
Could that be a commentary on people become the thing that they fear?
Ooh. Maybe the whole time we are thinking that the guy in the hat and the guy with the saw is the bloody angel, but it's him.
Right.
And he's putting X's on all those people to kill them.
The blood is on your hands. 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 Come, bloody angel, break up your chains and look what I found in the it seems she was struggling. Something is wrong with this world. My angel, my angel.
They're the same person. Was that just me, or did the guy with all the makeup look similar to the guy without the makeup? That they could be the same person.
They did look very similar, yeah. Yeah.
I did think the moment in the video where they had the singer and the dog, like opening his mouth like he was singing, I thought that was really cool for some reason. I was like, oh, look at that!
Right?
I actually, you know what I really enjoyed about this music video was that you still got to see the vocalist, like singing, but it was captivating because you were looking at the story of this Joe Schmo, like the character, and following that. And I actually really enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. Kind of watching his like descent into madness.
Yes. And I'm sure I'm missing important parts, but I just really enjoyed the video altogether.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I liked the hook.
Maybe it's not a descent into madness. It's like he was always insane, but his like realizing what he's been doing all along. Like maybe he was suffering from schizophrenia and someone, you know, some other part of his consciousness has been this other character, the Hat Man, going out and doing these crazy things. And then comes back and goes to bed at night, and he wakes up and goes about his day.
And
in his regular drone life, and then takes out all of his craziness while he thinks he's asleep, but he's not.
Ooh, that's a good theory.
And then so he's like having this dissociative identity disorder, and then you're watching him like merge the two and realize what's going on.
Oh, that's a good theory. Oh, I like that. Let's go with that one.
That's my theory. Let me know if I'm wrong. That's my guess after seeing the whole thing.
Yes.
It is not a sleep paralysis demon or Shadow Man or Slender Man or any of those. It's him.
Yeah. But I loved the guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't repeat it to you like 2 seconds ago, and then like, I'm like, yes, that one. That was great. Loved it.
Here I am, your personal little music box.
Yes, I loved that. It was like, because it almost had like, carnival-y, like.
Yeah, like that creepy carnival vibes.
Mm-hmm. But, again, the vocals they were that like mix. They weren't necessarily harsh and they weren't clean. They were that mix in between, which I also loved.
Right before like the crescendo of the song, he did this thing, and I couldn't repeat the line or even the melody, but he really sang up into his soft palate, really up into his nasal, like, and it was very dramatic, like. The way that he presented just that line, because he didn't sing that way throughout any of the rest of it. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like soft or even overly operatic, but just by like lifting that soft palate just for that part of it, it was very interesting, like how it changed his tone just enough to like really dramatize that section before everything kind of all hell broke loose.
Right.
So anyway,
actually, I really, it was fascinating.
It was very fascinating and dark, but it was still enjoyable.
Yes, because I have no problem with dark.
No.
I have no problem with dark.
No, I can get down with the darkness. I love an artsy dark piece, like, and in a compelling way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is very interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'd be interested to see some other stuff by Avatar.
Mm-hmm. And just, like these people. Well, yeah, like, so, yes, and I'd also be interested to see, like, obviously, there's no way that we've just gotten it right off the bat. So I'm interested to see what this is really about versus our wild stabs into the dark.
Right, because I'm sure we're wrong and we're going to get, called out.
And I don't feel that we'll be lambasted for it per se, but I always feel like sometimes we get lambasted because we very confidently say wrong things. But this time I feel like we are tentatively hazarding a guess. Yes. With all humility and knowing that we will be very wrong, but I'm interested to see how wrong we are.
I just really appreciated the theatrics.
Yes, listen, we love a good theater, Mm-hmm. We love a good drama.
Yes, as long as it's not, this was very much fabulous theater.
Yes, well, and I think that what
it's
you're
not
getting
trying to be real,
right? Like, and not trying to be real, and also like not like trying to be cool for the sake of being cool, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not it doesn't feel forced.
No, they're not dressing up like this to be cool. It's
Mm-hmm.
It is for the sake of the production,
right? For the art.
Yes, I love that.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe.
Yes, do that.